Hello everyone. Today I am going to take a very important topic of quadratic equation, factorization. There are so many factorization of algebraic expressions, but I am going to take today factorization of quadratic expression. How to factorize a quadratic expression. So first question I am going to take. X square plus 9x plus 14. As this is quadratic expression, because highest power of x is 2, so this means this is a quadratic expression. How to factorize this expression? Let's understand. What is the factors? Factorization means we need to find two factors. Okay, like if I write 8 equal to 4 multiplied by 2. So these are two factors of 8. So this is a quadratic expression and we need to find out two factors of this expression, and when you multiply these two factors you will get the same expression. That is called factors, and we are going to find the two factors, and in this way we will use factorization method. So how to factorize? Let's understand how to factorize this. First you need to find out the coefficient of x. So here is coefficient of x square. Here is coefficient of x square is 1, and the last term which have no x term, which is constant term, the 14. What we will do? We will take this coefficient of x square and last term 14 and we will multiply it. 1 multiplied by 14 will give you 14. And now you have to find out all the factors of 14. Means start from 1, and if you multiply 1 by 14 you will get 14. So these are two factors, 1 and 14. Two factors, 14 have these two factors, 1 and 14. Now you started with 1, now take 2. 2 multiplied by 7 will give you 14. So now 2 and 7 are factors of 14. Now in this way just check that which of the two factors by adding and subtracting will give you 9. Okay, so I can see 2 and 7 will give me 9. So I am going to use 2 and 7. Write down 1x square and break this 9x between these two factors. So I'm going to write it down. Instead of 9x, I'm going to write it down 2x plus 7x. I'm using 2 and 7. So if you add it, 2x plus 7x, it will give you 9x. So this way I broke into two parts. And now write it down, the third term, next term 14. Now here is first, second and third term. I break this into 4 term. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you need to do, take first 2 term and try to take highest common factor between these two terms. So we can take between these two terms x as common. I can say x square and here x. In number I can't take anything. So I can only take x common. What is left here? X and plus here 2. Now take highest common factor between these two, 7x and 14. So don't forget to write plus here, plus sign. Now I can see here is no x, so I can't take x as common, but I can take 7 common. So when you take 7 common, left here x plus 2, and very easy to check when these two x plus these two are common, it means you are doing correct. I can get here x, I got here x plus 2 and here x plus 2, so I am doing correct thing. Now what are the two factors here? One factor is x plus 2. Now you have the two term separated by this plus. So this one is to first term and this one is second term. Now from this and this I can take x plus 2 common. So when this x plus 2 goes out, what is left here? Inside x and then plus this this goes out plus 7. So these are two factors of this. So this is called factorization. This is the answer. Let's take another question here. Now I'm going to take 2x square plus 11x plus 14. Now here coefficient of x square is 2 and last term is 14. Same process what we did here. So 2 multiplied by, write down 2 multiplied by 14 here. Multiply by 14, it will give you 28. Now always take the coefficient of x square and the last term which have no x term. 2 multiplied by 14 will give you 28. Now find out all the factors of 28, and in the same way you can think which two factors will give you 11. So I am going to find the factors of 28 and starting with 1. So 1 multiplied by 28 will give you 28. So but 1 and 28, if you add or subtract these two factors, it will not give you 11. So keep going. So write down 2. 2 multiplied by 14 will give you 28. But 2 plus 14 or 14 minus 2 will not give you 11. It will give you 12. Now is 3 is a factor of 28. So 3 is not a factor of 28. So it we will not write down 3 as a factor because 3 is not a factor of 28. So we will go further. We'll write down 4. 4 multiplied by 7 will give you 28. But I can see if we add 7 plus 4, it will give us 11. So same way, break this 11x into this two part. Write down here 2x square plus, in place of 11x I am going to write it down 4x plus 7x, and now this term plus 14. Now from the first two term take highest common factor. Start with numbers. I can see 2 and 4, we can take 2 common, and in x square and x I can take x common. So 2x I can take common. 2 goes out, no number is here, but in x square 2 times x square is there, so 1x goes out, so 1x left here. And in 4, 2 I did take common, so 2 is here and 1x is here, 1x goes out, nothing, no x is here. Now think about this two term. Don't forget to give plus sign here, this plus will come here. Now here no x term here, the second term, so we can't take x common. So but I can take in number 7 and number 14, I can take 7 common. So take 7 and we have left here x, and plus 7 multiplied by 2 will give you this 14. So x plus 2. Now check that you are doing correct or not. If we have these two same, x plus 2, x plus 2, so we are doing correct. Now here two terms, this term and this term. Now think about what we can take common. So first factor is this x plus 2 and the second factor is this 2x and plus 7. Second factor is this 2x plus 7. This is the factorization of this question. Now let's take another question here. Question number 3rd. I am taking 3x square minus 17x plus 20. First two question I took in everything has plus sign, but here I am taking minus. Little bit this is tough, so if you understand it will not be tough anymore. So coefficient of x square is 3 and last term is 20. So multiply this 3 and 20, it will give you 60. Now find all the factors of 60 here, two factors of 60, and at the same time think that two factors should give you minus 17 by adding and subtracting. But if you multiply those two factors, it should give you plus 60. Here in the minus term, this should be taken care of. So start with 1. 1 multiplied by 60 will give you 60. It should give you 60. But 1 and 60 by add or subtract, it will not give you 17. Start thinking about 17 only. Now 2 multiplied by 30 will give you 60. But 2 and 30, if you add or subtract, it will not give you 17. Now 3 multiplied by 20 will give you 60. But I can see if we subtract 3 from 20, it will give 17. But let's see, shall we combine this way that it will give you minus 17. So I can see, I can check here minus 20 and plus 3. If I'll do this, it will give us minus 17. But if we multiply minus 20 and 3, it will give you minus 60. But I want plus 60 because this 2 term is in plus, here no minus. So we can't take this 3 and 20. Keep going. So 4, take 4. 4 and multiply by 15 will give you 60, but it will not, by adding or subtracting, it will not give you 17. Now go to 5. 5 multiplied by 12 will give you 60, but I can see if we add these two, it will give you 17, but we need minus 17. So we need minus 17 and plus 60, because plus and plus will give you 60. Here in plus question, no problem, it will be very easy, but minus you should think this way as well. So I can do minus 12 and minus 5. It will give you minus 17, because minus sign is there, both have minus sign. I can add the number, but minus will be there. But if you multiply minus 12 and minus 5, it will give you 12 and multiply by 5 is 60, and minus multiply by minus will give you plus 60. So we can take these two factors. So arrange this here. 3x square minus 12x and minus 5x. This one. 5x plus 20. Now see that minus 12x and minus 5x will give you 17x minus 17x, and minus 12 multiplied by minus 5 will give you plus 60. This way we need to break this minus 17 into these two terms. Now think about taking highest common factor between these two terms. So I can take 3 common and x, 3x. So x minus 4. And then between these two, I can't take x, but I can take 5 common, but I have to take minus 5 common. So x, if any question, if you are taking minus common, the sign will be changed here. So plus will become minus 4. So if you open the bracket, minus will give you plus. Now see here, we got x minus 4 and x minus 4. This means we are doing correct. Now we have two factors. First factor is x minus 4 and second factor is 3x minus 5. This is your answer. Now going to take one more question here. So this one will be 6x square plus x minus 15. Now we have third term, I am taking minus 1. Here I took middle term minus 1, here third term minus 1. Now here is 1x. If x is only, so 1x. Now take first 6 and minus 15. So 6 and minus 15 will give you 6 6 multiply by minus 15 will give you minus 90. Okay. Now you have to take all the factors of 90 here. So 1 multiplied by 90 will give you 90. But we should think that these two factors, by adding or subtracting, we should get plus 1, and by multiplying those two factors will give you minus 90. So start with 2 then. 2 multiplied by 45 will give you 90. But 2 and 45 by adding subtracting will not give you 1. Now start with 3. 3 multiplied by 30 will give you 90. 4 is not a factor of 90. 5 is a factor of 90. So 5 1 and 5 8. 18 multiplied by 5 is give you 90, but it will not give you plus 1. Now start with 6. 6 is a factor of, so 6 multiply by 15 is 90, but 6 and 15 will not give you 1. Now start 7 is not a factor of 90, 8 is not a factor of 90, but 9 is factor of 90. 9 multiplied by 10 will give you 90, but I can see 9 take away from 10 will give you 1. Now think about these two terms, how we will arrange these two terms so that we will get plus 1x and minus 90 by multiplying. Now I can arrange 10 minus 1, 10 minus 9, it will give us 1. Here problem solved. Now 10 multiply by minus 9 will give you minus 90. So I can take these two factors, 10 and 9. So write down 6x square plus 1x. Instead of plus 1x, I am going to write it down plus 10x and minus 9x and minus 15 last term as it is. Now take 2 from this 2 term, take common, and from this 2 term take common. From this 2 term I can take 2x common, 2x. So here 3x and plus 5, and from these two take minus 9 and 15 is there, so minus 3 I can take common, but I can't take anything in terms of x because this term has no x. So minus 3 common, here is 3x left because 3 multiplied by 3 will give you 9. And as I explained you earlier, here if you take minus common, sign, whatever sign here, it will change opposite. So minus will become plus, and 3 multiplied by 5 will give you 15. Now see here 3x plus 5 and here 3x plus 5. Now we have two factors are 3x plus 5 and 2x minus 3. So this is your answer. Now one more question I am going to take here. So here 15x square minus 14x minus 8. Now I am taking this question which have both term have minus. So think about coefficient of x square is 15 and last term is minus 8. So take 15 multiply by minus 8, it will give you 120. Minus 120. But take all the factors of 120 by taking two factors. So start with 1. 1 multiplied by 120 will give you 120. But if we add and subtract 1 and 120, it will not give you minus 14. Then go to 2. 2 multiply by 60 will give you 120. But these two factors will, by adding and subtracting, these two factors will not give you minus 14. Now go to 3. 3 multiplied by 40 will give you 120, but these two factors by adding or subtracting will not give you minus 14. Now I am going to 4. 4 multiplied by 30 will give you 120, but by adding or subtracting it will not give me minus 14. Now 5 multiplied by 24 will give you 120. Yeah, but it will not give me by adding or subtracting, it will not give me minus 14. Now 6 multiplied by 20 will give you 120, but by adding and subtracting I can see it will give me minus 14. How? Arrange this here. So if we do 6 plus 6 minus I can arrange this way, minus 20 and plus 6. So two signs are there, we have to subtract. 20 minus 16 is 14, but minus beside bigger number it will give me minus 14. So for this problem solved. Now multiply these two factors, minus 20 and 6, it should give you minus 20 as well. Then you can use these two factors. So minus 20 multiplied by 6 will give me minus 20. Now I can use this 6 and 20. So but use this way. This way you should arrange. 15x square, in place of minus 14x I am going to write it down minus 20x plus 6x, and then last term minus 8. Now you have to take something common between these two and these two. Now what I can take common between 15 and 20? I can take 5, and between x square and x I can take x. So here we will have 3x minus 4, and then I can take here between these two common, so x, and plus I can take I am taking plus common, so no need to change the sign here. When you take minus common, then you should change the sign. Here it will be 3x and minus 4. See, 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4, so it means I am doing correct. So 3x minus 4 is one factor, and the other factor is 5x, this one, and plus 2. So this is the answer. So there are so many factorization are there. Maybe my next video I'll take using difference of two squares factorize. I'll meet you in my next video.